A thread from Carlos for Cowboy Fan 22. Strangely, people keep calling me Thomas. My name is Carlos. But I've been asked about Assassin's Mace. I hadn't heard of it. After reading about it, I can confidently tell you that it's garbage. First, definition. Assassin's Mace is allegedly a long-term military project that the Chinese are taking to defeat all our weapons. For example, electronic warfare that jams our HARMS, H-A-R-M-S, high-speed anti-radiation missiles, which we use to destroy launching sites for surface-to-air missiles, SAMs. A SAM site uses radar to target an aircraft. A HARM rides the radar wave back to the site. When a SAM site illuminates an aircraft, an alarm sounds in the cockpit, and the pilot fires a HARM, which automatically locates and destroys the site. Wild weasels go in ahead of regular aircraft and serve as bait for SAM sites. Assassin's Mace would never work even if the Chinese were able to create this technology. I may be the only human being on the planet who recognized this video for what it actually shows. Now, this is the part where I switch us to share screen so we can look at all the pictures that that Carlos wants to show us. 1 second. All right, let's start with this video. Make it nice and big. Okay, check out this video first. It's a minute long, so bear with me. No sound, but you honestly don't need sound for this. That's FLIR. That means that it's got forward-looking infrared. The white is heat. There's an F-15. By the way, this video is from, as you can see the date, January 7th, 2018. It's very recent. All right, he appears to have his afterburners on. And then some flares. Anyway, I don't really understand it. Carlos is going to explain. Okay, so I guess those are flares, maybe? And then a missile. So the F-15 is fine, right? Okay, anyway, there you get to see my viewing habits. All right, so back to Mr. Carlos. This is a Saudi F-15 Eagle, an American aircraft which the Saudis modified in ways that they keep classified. Here's our Saudi F-15 Eagle. When the alarm went off in the pilot's cockpit, okay, so this is an aircraft acting as a wild weasel, he turned on the afterburner. This is FLIR, forward-looking infrared footage. White equals a heat signature. All right, so there's your afterburner after the alarm went off in his cockpit. The Saudi pilot deployed 2 flares to cause the Houthi SAM, surface-to-air missile, to veer off course. Okay, flares deployed. The Houthi SAM appears on the screen. See? Missile. All right, next. Every expert says that this is the SAM scoring a hit on the F-15. It's not. All right, check it out. That's the moment that we watched in the video, okay? The Saudi F-15 destroyed the SAM in flight. The entire SAM disintegrates. F-15 is fine. See, isn't that amazing? If you watch the video again, you will see it. And the link to this thread is in the description. At the end of the video, the F-15 is 100% intact. Compare the end to the beginning. There's no damage to the F-15. And Carlos even gives us that ability. We got the beginning and we got the end. This is an F-15 that is undamaged. The Saudis are able to destroy SAMs after they are fired. We don't even need HARMs anymore. When the missile can't hit the target, the enemy is simply wasting his time firing them. The Chinese are seeking to counter an obsolete defense. And the Chinese can't build anything. This is the COMAC ARJ-21 Shangfeng, the Chinese copy of the McDonnell Douglas DC-9 airliner. There we go. COMAC, and then Chinese lettering, obviously Chinese plane. The Chinese had all the plans and specifications. The first ARJ-21 flew 10 years behind schedule, and the wingspans don't meet international standards. The wings will fall off. So the Chinese gave up on selling it internationally. Since 2013, they've produced a grand total of 6 examples. They have to rope off the rear of the cabin and not let anyone sit back there because the engines are so loud they produce the brown noise. Passengers crap their pants. The Chinese buy off everyone with money and women. Any Western man who praises Chinese technology is spending time with young government-sponsored prostitutes. The most accurate way to judge a country's technological edge is to look at their aerospace industry. Saudi Arabia is producing advanced indigenous designs. China isn't. See, the endless butt kissing went to the heads of the Chinese communists. They actually believe their own prowess. If necessary, Trump will show them what they're up against, but he'll do it clandestinely. Ask anybody. We're carrying out massive military exercises all over the country, but there's no plan to invade. The new warfighting model is to simply destroy the enemy's capabilities. Why do you think Trump made the Space Force a separate branch of the armed forces? It's because we already have the weapons. The Army is creating multi-domain task forces that fight in all realms, physical and cyber. The Marines are becoming strategic commandos. The Special Forces are getting their own aircraft and armor. All of this is pointing in one direction: total annihilation of the enemy's capabilities. When you do that, there is no need for regime change or invasion or occupation. The communist Chinese are screwed. They can now cooperate or they can be bypassed. I don't know what they'll do, but it doesn't really matter. They're the Democrats of the global community.